Hey, guess who? It's me. I am back today. Let me make some adjustments to my camera right quick. Hey, guess what? It's me. I'm Lisa Ely, your six-figure success mentor. No, your multi six-figure success mentor. No, your seven-figure success mentor. Let me say this, man. I am so excited. Like literally, day two. So I am on a journey to go live. Not one, not two, not three, not 5 days in a row, but 30 days in a row. That's right, 30 days in a row. I'll be going live. And as always, I want to know where you're from, where you're at, where you're residing, what you do, what's your big dream. I got so much good stuff to unpack, but I want to just keep on this theme, at least for this week, about win and the initials WIN. And so, win today is winning is necessary. It is necessary, right? And so it's not the only thing that's important, but winning is necessary. You must win at something. You must try. You must reach the goal. You must get the prize, right? And so the reason, of course, why I'm talking about winning is because I literally won a big milestone, literally an award. I won an award for reaching a big milestone in my business. And it's literally amazing that it happened. And so I'm going to be unpacking for the rest of this week and maybe even longer about winning. We'll see how far we can carry this. But today, of course, if you're joining me, I want you to just tell me, drop a note and tell me where you're listening from. If it's replay, do pound replay, where you're from, what you're doing, what your big dream is in your career, your business. And I'm going to say, even in your ministry, right? Even in your ministry. But I want to clarify something for you. Can I clarify something for you? Like literally drop a yes in the chat if I can clarify for you. Like yes or yes, right? I can clarify for you. Winning, I'm saying, is necessary, but winning isn't everything that's necessary. You know, when we talk about growing our network, I want to just like give you a quick example. Is it okay if I share a personal example with you? Um, so my personal example is literally this. I'm going to give you an example about networking that is different from career, business, or ministry or anything else. But this is related to reaching milestone goals in your life. So, my family and I moved from Ohio to Maryland almost 12 years ago. I can't believe it, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, this fall. And um, the real estate market here is far, far different than it is from Ohio, where we moved from, where I am from as well. And here at the time, it was so competitive. There are lots of investors in this area because there's so much happening here. Literally the central region for our entire government. And in some cases, for things that happen all around the world, happen right here in the DMV. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, right? And so I really did not think that we would be able to make an investment in a home. So the advice that I received was that you should wait 2 years before you actually invest. That's right, waiting 2 years. Why 2 years? Because you don't know where you want to live, how you're going to operate, where you're working, all the other kind of things, like what's around you in the environment. And so I'll say that I'm really happy that I followed that advice and that we did not invest before 2 years. Because had we invested in the beginning, I'm not necessarily sure where we would have ended up, or if I would have loved it as much as the neighborhood where we are, um, as much as we do love this neighborhood. It has all the things that we wanted and some things that we didn't even know we wanted that are included as well. So, how does networking work, right? So, again, winning is necessary. But I'm going to tell you, it's not just about winning in the network, it's about winning towards your goals, your big dreams from that standpoint. And so, what we did in networking is literally opened our eyes to what was around us and being observant. And there was a house that was two doors down. But this is the kicker about it that's really interesting. The kicker about it is literally this, is that um, you can see the sign above, faith over fear. And so I pray literally about everything. And so I took a picture of the house that I thought I was praying for and wanted, and that God was going to give us. But in the frame was also the house that we ended up with. So that right there is a whole other story about having faith beyond your fear, right? Faith over fear and faith beyond your fear to get to back to your faith to win. But this is what happened. So I'm praying about this. And then the house that we actually ended up moving into was in the frame for my prayer. That's right. Took a picture of the house that was immediately next door to where we were renting. That's right. But the house that we ended up buying, right, was right next door, which was in the frame of the picture that I was praying for. So my husband, being the lovely person that he is, he saw a gentleman going in and out, doing something, taking trash out, other things, and just started talking to him. That's networking. Networking is just starting to talk. So from that conversation, we were able to determine that the house that he was going in and out of, they did not live in, and that they were in fact getting it ready to put on the market. So fast forward, we actually came to see the house, talked to the couple. The real estate agents at the time got out of the way, one reluctantly so. Our real estate agent really understood and was like, if they can work it out, it's sold, it's done. So we wanted a house. They wanted to move by a certain date. We had been pre approved for an amount that was suitable to them. We made that offer. They accepted it. We signed the paperwork. It actually went on the market for only a few hours and came right back off because it was ours. And so I say winning is necessary, but you've got to do the network, um, the talking, and think it through and be willing to, bold enough to make it happen. So this is what I want you to know. If you're even thinking about doing any of what I just shared with you, then what I want you to do is, if you're ready to win, right? I got a little bit more I want to share with you. I want you to know this is the link right here. It's in the notes for this as well. Just hop on a call with me. It's a quick 10-minute call. And there won't be any sales happening on the call. I want to find out if we can help you to win, right? With networking in your career, in your business, in your ministry. Of course, on one of these platforms that you're listening to this right now. But I'm going to tell you, winning isn't everything, but winning is necessary. You know, the basis of everything that I talk about is literally from the network. In fact, I had two more conversations today. I talked about a conversation I had with a private client I'm working with yesterday, and two more private clients that I'm working with today, that literally networking will solve their problem. Now, not just networking, they've got to follow up and do other things and update their resume and the LinkedIn profile. And one person, I helped them figure out some tools to be able to do that. But at the end of the day, the network is key to all of it. It is essential, right? So, building a network is about creating mutually beneficial relationships, not just winning. It's got to be a win-win for both people. You've got to figure out what you can do for them, not just what they can do for you. It's about building strong relationships and connections, right? Solid, genuine connections that can lead to new opportunities and growth regardless of winning. Like the example I just shared with you about the house, right? The networking piece related to that. And so sometimes networking happens in the most interesting and ways that we never thought even possible, right? But it is possible. But you've got to take action, and not just action, inspire action. It's also about building a support network that can provide a sense of community and belonging, as well. So, networking is that. Networking is building new perspectives, it's about resources, it's about support, for problem solving and decision making. And it is about following up. And it is about when people least likely think it can happen, that you're going to follow up with them with something that interests them, that it could be valuable to them, that could make an impact or a difference. Because true networking is always a two-way street. Not just a two-way street, but I'm going to tell you it's a two-way highway, that you're moving in both directions, right? Towards and also away and towards you. Networking can help you build a personal brand. It increases your visibility and establish yourself as a network as an expert in your field. Without networking, right? There's this like weird saying about the tree, right? So if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? It absolutely does. But the consistency of it, if you've heard the sound one time, then you've heard it again. And so now I'm going to be going live for the next 28 more days. And guess what? February 1st is tomorrow. It's also Black History Month. But this week, we're going to focus on winning ways, because there's so much more I want to unpack. But the biggest thing that I want you to know is you must have a strong network, so you can also bring a sense of accountability to yourself and to others. You must surround yourself with individuals who are heading in similar directions. And that's what we do here at Dare to Dream, which is part of the Purple Squirrel Group. It's about building a network of long-term relationships that you're investing in that will pay dividends ultimately. It brings benefits through your career, through your business, through your ministry, and your personal life. And when do those dividends get paid? Anytime you want to cash them in, right? And so it's like anything else. When is the best time to plant a tree? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. So begin to win with your network and do the thing today. The first thing that you can do, I'm going to give you this and I'll give you more in the next 28 days that we're going to be together, is make a Dream 100 list of the people that you want to contact. Literally take that list and begin to network. That's my gift for you today. Blessings as we literally unpack winning for the rest of this week, and we continue to unpack getting connected, growing, moving forward towards your big goals. From here on out, I am Lisa Ely, your six-figure success mentor, and I just wanted to drop by to tell you that you can win, and winning is necessary. In fact, it is a requirement. Be sure to grab a spot on my calendar. I would love to connect with you. Again, this is a connect call, human to human. Let's chat and see how we can establish some winning ways for you. Take care. Bye for now.